Boys, firstly, thanks very much for coming along. I have come here today to announce my retirement from playing football for the Brisbane Lions. It's been an absolute privilege and an honour to play for 16 years for the club. I've obviously agonised over it the last 5 or 6 weeks. I had an operation about 6 weeks ago, and didn't probably get the best report on my knees that I was hoping for. And I suppose after 16 years of running around, at some point I was probably going to get to that point. And I love the game so much. That's why it's probably been so hard to come to this point. It wasn't until yesterday afternoon, about 4 or 5 o'clock, that I rang my new coach, and said, Lepa, unfortunately, I've decided to give it away. So obviously a lot of regret, but look, I can't be extremely blessed, and I obviously can't be too disappointed or upset. I have been so blessed with my career, and I think it's just obviously a bit raw. It's still very fresh, and I'm obviously still a bit emotional about it. And but look, I've got a lot of people I want to thank. I came over from Perth in probably December '97. The club, Kinnear Beatson, was our recruitment manager, and he gave me a chance. And I thank the football club for giving me the opportunity. I originally wanted to stay in WA and play over there, but as my career's turned out, I've been extremely fortunate, and as I said, blessed to be playing to have been drafted and play for the Brisbane Lions for so long. The journey's been amazing. The friendships I've forged, the experiences that I had along the way, it's been unbelievable. The people involved with the footy club, there's numerous, the support staff, the coaches, the Shane Johnsons of the football club, and Nicole Duncans. Obviously my coaches, the Lee Matthews, the Michael Vosses. I want to thank them all enormously. Gary Donald at the back there has been around for a long time. Obviously, everyone that's played a part in my career, I want to thank you very much. My players, my teammates that I've played alongside, I thank you guys very much. It's been an absolute dream to come along and play the best game in the world for so long, and to be inspired by you guys over the years has been just been fantastic. I love every day walking in the club and trying to better myself, and along with you guys, go out there and when we run out and play, become better every week and every opportunity we get. And that's been something that I'll forever be grateful for, and help shape me as a person, and be the person I am today ultimately. So I obviously wish the club all the very best going forward, all the players going forward. It's been a challenging couple of years for the club, but I think we are very much on the right path, and I wish everyone obviously associated with the club all the very best. Obviously, my captain, Jonathan Brown, I've played with for the last 14 to 15 years. Brownie, thank you very much, mate. It's been a pleasure to play with you, mate, and we've had a marvellous history together. I know we'll be mates forever, and thank you very much, mate. Obviously, my past coach and captain, Michael Voss, was a hero of mine when I arrived at the club, and he's been a great mentor of mine for a long time as well. I've got a lot of obviously people I'd like to thank. My family, my beautiful wife and little boy Lockie. Thank you very much to my family, my parents, my brother. Should be. Thank you very much to my family. All the support you guys have given me has been unbelievable, and my extended family and friends, they all know who they are. You all know who you are, and I thank you very much for the support, the friendship, and all the great enjoyment that you've given me over the journey. It's obviously been a tough call to get to this point. I've ummed and ahed and I've changed my mind probably 100 times. But ultimately, my body's been so good to me over such a period of time and long period of time, and I think it's now about time I did my body a favour and gave it a break. Ultimately, that's what it's come down to, and so as tough as a cause it's been. Would love to have played a 17th season, but I think now is the right time to decide to stop playing. So I've got a lot of people to thank that I'm sure right now I haven't said, but I will get around to thanking everyone in due course. So yeah, thank you very much.
Firstly, congratulations on a great career, mate. What's next? Because I know there's a couple of clubs knocking on the door, assistant coaching roles, and I know Brisbane's also offered you a job. Have you had time to consider that?
Yeah, look, I'm likely to go down the coaching path. I have a real interest in that, and it's something that I think I will really enjoy, and I've really enjoyed working with our younger guys at our group over the last few years, and I'm really enthusiastic and passionate about trying to help develop the next generation of footballers, and I'm thrilled that Leper's on board and to be obviously our new coach, and I'm likely to go down the path of coaching and hopefully at the Brisbane Lions.
Is the 03 Grand Final still ranked #1 as the best game you've ever played?
Look, I'm not sure if it's probably, no doubt it's right up there. I'm not sure if it probably is the best game. I mean, it's probably hard to separate a couple of them exactly, but that is the most rewarding, the most fun game I've ever played. Obviously, to play on the biggest stage and to be up at half-time by a great margin, you get to three-quarter time and know that you're going to win the game probably is a fantastic feeling. I think if you ask most of the guys in that game that played that game, would say to be able to enjoy the last half an hour of a grand final knowing that you're going to win it, it's not going to come down to the wire. It was the most pure enjoyment I've ever had probably on the football field, and to be able to perform pretty well on that day was I suppose very satisfying. But over my career, I get asked a lot what's been my highlight, and no doubt those 3 premierships have been my highlight. I've been very lucky to win some individual awards along the way, but there's no question that those premierships we won, the effort and the work that goes into winning a grand final, and the luck, I suppose, is a part of it as well, is amazing, and that forever is what I hold closest to my heart.
Matty, congratulations. What's the overwhelming emotion today? Is it sadness, or was there a bit of relief as well, given what the doctors have said?
Thanks, Paddy. Look, there's certainly a bit of both. There's a lot of mixed emotions. I still feel that I can play footy at a good level, and I said that to Leper yesterday when I rang him, and that's probably the hardest part. But on the back of not getting the best medical advice after my operations, I've stewed about it, and I've tried to push the boundaries as much as I can throughout my career, and I've pushed myself, probably to my limit a lot. And naturally, I want to do that again, or wanted to do that again for next year and to play on. And that's why I've stewed so hard on it. But yeah, look, I set out on under the stars the other night and thought about it one last time and thought, my body's been so good to me. It's about time I gave it a favour back. So as hard as it's been to make that call, that's ultimately been the reason why.
Justin, you've played and seen a hell of a lot of great players. Have you ever played or seen anyone else who's made a few enemies?
Simon? No, probably not. I mean, we all know about Simon's on-field decorated career, but as you said, the guys in close know about the fantastic person he is, and hence why the reason the club want to retain him as a coach. Realistically, in any role he wants, because it's very rare that a human being comes along with those sort of qualities of desire, passion, things that make up not just great football players but great people, and you'll be hard pressed to find another coach out there looking for a job that has those qualities. So that's why we love Simon to stay on, and as you mentioned, why he's been Not just a great player, but a great person for a long period of time. It's a credit to his family and the people around him as well.
I want to thank the supporters, the fans of our footy club and football in general. The fans have been so good to me over time, and the Brisbane Lions fans up here, they do it tough at times, being outside of the bubble of Melbourne and the footy central, but they love their team, they love our club, and I want to thank every one of the supporters of the club and myself over the years for the wonderful support you've given to me, and you've been very kind, and I miss you all very much. And I feel very blessed to have been able to play in front of you for as long as I have, and that's something I'll miss, running around on that Gabba, to hear the roar of the crowd when we either kick a goal or coming back at an opposition, and the support and the kick that we all get as players is enormous and fantastic, and I thank all the supporters out there very, very much for that, and I'll certainly obviously miss not being able to run out there and perform in front of you. All our Fitzroy supporters down in Melbourne also, I want to thank you for the die-hard support that you guys have given since the merger, and I implore you to continue to give the support for this club. We need you more than ever at the moment, and I thank you very much for the years of support. They were obviously great years, those premiership days, and going to Brunswick Oval on a Sunday morning after the premierships was quite incredible. So, yeah, thank you very much to everyone in Brisbane and obviously down in Melbourne for your support over the years.